Alright, good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever, everybody. Episode 3, Roottreemania. Let's get cracking. You will likely notice an improvement in sound quality. I finally have the new mic, so it should be a bit more decent. You probably have to turn the volume up a bit compared to the previous episodes. But it will be less awful to the ears, I promise. And let's see if we can nail this as hard as we did the main game. Continue. Roottreemania 0 locked in. We are still in that initial phase of complete and total information overload. So I am not wanting for leads. I am just wanting for brain space to remember which ones I still need to look at and which ones I don't. I'm pretty confident about these two. This is the only names we have put up on the board so far. Baby's born, and I believe the name is most likely Carol, because A, she's named after her grandmother, and B, she was born not Christmas, I think Christmas Eve or the day just before that. Anyway, it sounds tongue-in-cheek, makes sense. Oh, then we also have possibly the first infidelity being Elias himself with his secretary. This is not sure at all, but there is some rumor, some reason to believe it. So let's see. Now, before I go on to the main leads I still have to look up, let me do a quick recap, see if there's anything else I can think of that I missed first time round. Guy Hudson took over president. Stem wasn't a fan of Guy, this is known. Guy is most likely the guy with 5 infidelities, 5 affairs. We will see if that is the case, but all signs point to that. Oh yeah. Elizabeth's daughter could be anywhere. Actually, no, not could be anywhere. I think she fits in like 3 of the 5 slots or something like that. We'll see. Mm-hmm. This is the part about possibly Elias cheating on Gwyneth, so we will see. Who's Beth here? Alright, so nothing here, nothing new anyway. These, I still need to look up a couple of them. We went through that in the last streams. This still says 2 leads, which could simply be because we haven't cleared their names yet. In fact, that's most likely what it is. So I can ignore this for now. Yeah, it's time. It's time. We did not do this last time. We are doing it this time. Give me this dude. Oh, I can't copy from there. Let's just type it in. It's not long. We can manage that. Alright. The rapper has found some recent radio play after being publicly confirmed as a long-lost Roottree and entitled to part of their fortune. Yes, he was confirmed. He did the DNA test. Oh, Root of Evil, 1 star. Out of 7 for whatever reason. Yeah, that's true. More poser than my action figure collection, okay. I suppose I can look this up. No, let me go back. I'll read that afterwards. Yes, we had his real full name somewhere, David something. That's a Davy. No? Oh no, Davy. That's poor. Heat. Maybe like that. Hmm. Okay, I don't really see anything useful in this outside of that. Hmm. That is definitely, yeah, relevant. New periodical to search. So there will be at least 2 searches to do on there, 5Ps and miracle retreats. But we'll try a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. So news time. Let's go. 5Ps. There we go. Both articles in one go. I'll take it. Let me just Google random people's name. You never know. But this will probably give something. Oh, this only gives one article. You have to Google the other guy to get them all. Okay. I'll leave it at that for now. Let's go down this rabbit hole before we look at another mum. Another mum. So, Victor Felix, give me that. No, can't get more. What if I zoom in? The next Madsen. Ha. Okay, AK Felix Fellows, but that's not your real name. It was this time, I'll do a photo of his mother and Guy Hudson. Ah. So he would be on that part of the tree. Okay, thank you. The story was dramatic and sensational, and it's until DNA test proved that he was. He is related to Guy Hudson. Okay, good. His mother Joanna. Was Zach Morden's secretary when he retired. I'm just gonna highlight that for now. Only 1 or 2 weeks after that before she quit. Bloody hell. There was no time, guy. She ran away within 2 weeks and he got pregnant in that little time, bloody hell. First 2 weeks that he was president. So his parents divorced. That is good to know. It most likely helps us place him on the tree. Oh. Oh yeah, they did say he had a tragic... She died in a tragic way, right? Does it say, wait, she was secretary? But what did she do for like 15 years after that? Surely she didn't live this long as an addict raising up a boy, right? She must have had a profession. Let's read the rest. Have Russian food and a stuffed animal. Containing threats. The only one where they were dressed, bloody hell. Picture shown in full inside the magazine and was added to your evidence. Okay. Born to Riley and Joanna Fellows. I don't think that's relevant for the tree, is it? So here there is a divorce mentioned, and here too, so technically it could fit here except for the timing. And they did mention that she was the secretary like immediately after Guy took over, right? So it may very well have been the first affair. I think I'm going to operate on that basis for now. And this is David Fellows. No, what am I talking about? This is David Fellows. Just the first name, and here Fellows. I'm gonna leave the profession empty until I check what I want to validate. His father was mentioned, I believe. Yeah, let's go back. So his father... So the father is relevant. Born to Riley and Joanna Fellows. Is Riley? I've never heard of a man called Riley. Might exist. I mean, you could think same-sex couple, but first the 70s and two, well, 70s is possible, but he did say father, right? Father divorced the mother after the affair. Okay, let's go back to the woman's name. Joanna. Family name is gonna be difficult. No lead yet. The picture is a different piece of evidence. Let's go. Guy. Riley. Riley. No. Big family picnic. That is a weird t-shirt. Nothing else. Up. Who prints t-shirts for a picnic? Oh, that's because I put a guy's name. Joanna. I'm gonna leave it as fellows, but... And I suppose I can fill in secretary, but... I suppose at the time of the affair, so maybe they designed it that way. It is the last known profession that you have to fill in. So even if you assume she had another for 20 years, that is currently the last one we know of, so yeah. Do I try to validate this already? I think I don't, because I'm actually pretty confident about all this. So I think I want to use that for a couple of validation gambles in a minute. In fact, I can do it either with a picture of Guy Hudson or with this guy's profession, because I've already got 5 I'm quite confident about. Alright, what else is there? Who's that? Oh, that's Miracle. Okay. I mean, all of that may be true, Miracle, but it just doesn't excuse her. You all had the trust, and she didn't, and for what? Okay, so it alleviates maybe the cruelty, but it certainly doesn't annul it. Miracle says the story about his father. Oh, yes, he was one-sided. Leaving out Edward Conce's blaming the whole thing. Okay. So what blame is it? That he refused to stop being gay. So are you as much of a douchebag as your father? Because you sound like one. My lord, I mean, we knew the 5 pieces were likely douchebags, right? Since they kept it secret from their own children, for God's sake. And the grandchildren and everybody. It's like, oh, by the way, you have an uncle you never heard of. Anyway, let me stop ranting about it. I mean, yeah, the guy's a preacher, so you would expect a little bit of excessive conservatism from him. Allowing him to influence on the company's dime was a kindness. I mean, you can argue that all the way he provided for the family was a kindness. But cutting off that son for that reason when he provided for everybody else? Nope, there's no way you can spin that as being kind, sorry. Yes, they continue to live together. That is nobody's choice but their own. Bloody hell. Yeah, and then minutes later, yeah, and then a guy gets tested. Miracle. I think they need to be exposed to hatred. There was a good bunch going on within your family already, dude. Okay, that might be true. The true story. That would be interesting if there are any records of this. Like, what spin did he come up with? And are there some grains of truth to be gained from that spin? Well, till this upcoming fall, though. So it hasn't happened yet. So I'm out of luck on that one. Sell your tickets. I would say neither, but I don't know how to express the right word. Out of carelessly letting his own bigotry slip through the cracks. Whoopsie. Well, I don't think it was spite. It's just, whoops, I showed my true colors for a minute. Anyway. There isn't that much to be gained here other than a whole bunch of reasons to dislike the guy. I mean, the only lead I can really see is that all that most likely hasn't happened. What date is it? It's early in August, right? It's not like late August. Yeah, 3rd of August. So it's not fall yet. So no. Ay. Are we done already with 5Ps? We might actually be. I mean, look at the tree. Yeah, we are done with 5Ps basically. It's sorted and there isn't much more to be said. So now we need to go try and figure the rest. Unless he slots here, but I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll know soon enough. These will be among the first I try to validate. At least one of those. If one of them is right, then we know the other one is. So it is time, yeah, it is time. Give me the other one. Okay. She claims she'd slept with Guy Hudson and that her daughter was a Roottreemania. So, on the assumption that she would know there's a DNA test, I'm going to work on that assumption. There is the explanation of she just wanted bad press because bad press is press. I am going to work for now on the assumption that she knew there would be a DNA test and that therefore she believed her daughter would be found to be a Roottreemania. We'll see if I revise that later, but for now I'll assume that. So she slept with Guy Hudson. And she thought her daughter would be found a Roottreemania. She promoted an article in Newstime. I'm gonna just highlight that for now. Actually, I need to highlight the whole thing, not just Newstime, right? Oh, she. If I don't outline the S, it will be here. Sam found it credible, according to some details. Okay. Ha. Yeah, but Guy was not on his first run rodeo, was he? So it would be similar, wouldn't it? The job and the time period late 70s. Yeah, but the first secretary left quickly. And I mean, this or this? She's going to be here or here, isn't she? This anonymous. Oh, here I was. Dat er ongeveer in een hoogste fame and money. Many demanded that Anonymous be held accountable. And some people tried to dox her, of course. Exactly. That is a surprisingly sensible statement from the Roottreemania leadership. So Clark may have indeed improved as a human being. Okay. So I guess it would have to be this slot or this slot. One of the two. Either is possible. So in terms of timeline, this one is very unlikely because it's gotta be towards that tail end of that time period, right? So closer to 80, 81, 82. This one could be as late as 79 or something, so this is possible. And it fits well with the idea that there's a divorce, there's just one daughter. It fits perfectly. This one also does, because the partner. Okay, let's find that article and see if we get a way to tell the two apart. Give me news time. Jane Doe Roottreemania, I will try. Summary of the initial cover article as been editing of evidence. What if I just type Guy Roottreemania? No, nothing. Okay. And I don't suppose Anonymum will give anything. Anonymum. Yeah, same article. Alright, let's go here. I mean, yeah, that doesn't work. You never know. I wonder if there's a... No, there's no way to uncensor that. I need to find the original picture somehow. I mean, what I would do, like, if it was a possibility in this video game, is... Let me check, I suppose, if it is a possibility. I would go here, pick up the phone and call this woman. Although, how do I do that if I don't know her identity? That's stupid. I suppose I would try my luck with the newspaper. On the off chance that they believe me and give me their contact info. 1 chance in 100 or less. Sources and all that, right? But if I can convince them of my good faith, worth a shot. Anyway, this is neither here or there. That option is not available to us. So, I don't doubt that for a second. The more I learn about this guy, yeah. It's a good thing that there appears to be some decent men in the Roottreemania family. Because we are hearing a lot about the assholes. So. He and another woman were hired at the same time. This is good. During a transitional period where many of the secretaries that are working with Zach Morden were already gone. So it was likely not long after. Why am I getting the... I mean, it was still a transition period. That's where I'm getting it from. So likely not that long after Zach Morden left. So she's likely earlier in the tree. So that speaks to this section more than the other one. Anyway, let's go back. You paid her a significant amount of hash money on a recurring basis and that she moved it to suddenly life with it. That's the part I need to know more about. He went back to work at the department store. So Anonymum went back to work at the department store. We have her job, most likely. Paid for her house. She went back to her and hoped that nobody would ever look closely at how she paid for her house. There's still nothing to be sure that this is the second slot. Because there's nothing about another man. And this has no intuition points on it. Really? I'm surprised by that. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Hmm. Oh dear, am I already stuck? Ah, we'll get there. Who was the Ruby Sprat again? She's done. Yeah. Yeah. I bet your Ruby Sprat is gonna be like here somewhere or here somewhere. I have this feeling. Anyway. Let's go back here. We can add that picture to Guy, can't we? No. Oh no, he goes here, doesn't he? Oh, wait. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that reaching 4 will give me... Yeah, before the person who hired you returns. So I am hoping that reaching 4 will give me additional evidence. Like Clark will give me extra stuff. So, the question is, I already have 5 that I'm pretty certain of. Which 4 do I lock in? And do I take like 3 and try to gamble on 1? I can't possibly take a gamble on the name. Not with a number of combinations. So I guess what I do... Oh, I don't have a picture for here. That is a shame. I would have tried it here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really could use 1 more at least. Damn it. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I will go through the pieces of evidence. And see if I can't from these dig up something extra. Antonelli's, did I try that? Oh, I think I did here. I suppose. Ah. Ah. Let's try it. Oh. On the off chance. Nope. Let me see. If I can't get just one more name. Elias, Carl, and Raina were on the cover of magazines. Oh no, that is not what happened since. That is what happened in the last game. Has this been updated? Nope. Oh! Aha! With Pete, my stepdad. Oh dear, I need that! Give me that! Oh, maybe I have it actually. The photo has been added to your evidence. Thank you. Okay. So, give me that picture. Show me. That's Chris. Oh, that's a lot of people. Wait, what does he say about it, that picture again? My dad and Guy was there. Some woman I don't know cleaned my face. So this is Chris. This looks like Guy, and this is Clark. Is there a slot for Clark? There is a slot for Clark here, isn't there? Yeah, so maybe you don't go into the rest of the board. How about that? Well played if so. Chris? Guy definitely does though. Ha! There are 3 extra pictures of him. I need to log one in. I don't know if I picked the one that makes him look more or less douchey, and not that either of these don't. At least this is a leprechaun, so maybe it has a little bit of a funny side to it. Anyway. That doesn't really tell me anything except that lady, picture of that lady. So she might potentially be one of them. Huh. Are there any gaps on Roottree ladies? Zach, there will be a picture to find. And there are no slots for extra picture on Roottree OG ladies, meaning this has got to be one of them. Who, Lord knows. Could be anybody. Let me go back and look at that picture again. There is something on there, on her hand. Oh god, is that a known symbol? Is that anything to, like, I don't know, St. Paddy's or something? You look at how he's dressed, and she has that on her hand. I don't suppose they say anywhere that one of them ladies was Irish. That is not her. No, no, no. And there's only one slot per lady. She's blonde in this, which doesn't mean anything, of course, but it's a video game, so maybe it does mean something. You know what I mean? So, she's not blonde in that picture. The other picture. Yeah, absolutely not. I think it would come in handy because at some point we'll find out somebody's Irish. But, okay, anyway, go back. We were here. And yeah, numbers gone down. So it's related to finding pieces of evidence, isn't it? November Roottree. The fact that she's mentioned, I'll try her. Nothing. Rather trouble. Let me look up the red herring again. Ha! No. There might be something in it, actually. Hey, what about this? What about this? How about that? It's blatant corporate propaganda, but it'll have pictures on it. Oh, only Elias. How is that a 2? Only because Business Watch? I'm just trying random stuff now. I'm surprised at this picture though. Oh no! You know what? Do I just confirm this? No, I just use it to confirm Elias Roottreemania and John Fellows and Joanna Fellows and Guy. And Carol Jones. I will try to confirm Carol Jones. Let me put her as a preacher because I know that's wrong. Ah, now we're getting to interesting things. Because that means something is wrong. That I did not expect. Now we're getting somewhere. I mean, we know we've made a mistake, so it's better than not knowing anything. So this is Guy Hudson. He is the third president. He is most likely the Five Affairs guy. And he's the third president. So I'm quite confident about this. Joanna. Oh, Fellows is not the right name, is it? Fellows is obviously not the right name. So I need to check again this. His mother Joanna was Akbar description. How big is this list? You know what? I think I have. I think I have the courage to try it once. Just once. The list is not necessarily as long as I expected. So if I can lock one in... Oh, we're back to Fellows. I'm getting bored of it. Do I have the courage to finish it? We are committed now. But now I'm starting to think maybe it's the baby's name that I got wrong and not... his family name. It'll be interesting. I would appreciate if I just have to fill in Fellows actually. There we are down to M. McCullin, Morrison, Newton. There's like 15 left. Nicholson, O'Connor. If that doesn't sound Irish. Come on, give me at least. You can do it. You can give me a win. Come on. Come on. Oh, that is not looking good. Let's go back to fellows and try the baby's name. If not, if that doesn't work, I might be in trouble. Give me the baby. Carol makes a lot of sense, huh? Oh my lord. So the mistake is somewhere else. I don't want to validate only the 4 easiest. God. I suppose I can do this. That way at least. No. Musician. Singer, musician. Okay. Alright. So it will tell me who's wrong, which is most likely his mom. Yeah, okay. So I've got her mum incorrect. Suppose I could have randomed a few names, but whatever. Give me more evidence. Oh, that's Sam!
Has Clark reached out to you? Well, let me give you a short history lesson about the last few months of my life.
I'm listening.
3 different people contacted me, claiming that somewhere in their history, they might be root trees.
I mean, they might.
First, that young man, the rapper. I ignored that one. He seemed dubious. But then I saw.
Oh, come on, Sam.
I felt terrible, so I began helping the others.
Alright, make amends,
because
okay.
my doubts with Felix were so misfounded, I ended up putting too much faith in the second person that approached me.
That'll happen.
I went to the media prematurely. I admit my mistake there. But the third person who contacted
We don't know who that is yet.
also had a credible case.
She's
Before I
not
could
talking
help,
about
the
Anonymous, I
company
don't think.
got to them somehow. The fact that the family silenced them doesn't seem to fill me with hope when it comes to Clark's intentions.
I don't know about that sentence.
But
You're talking about
you're
yourself.
making
You don't need
progress
to use
based on the
seem.
leads he gave you. It's really hard for me to get a read on him. I'll let you handle it.
I give him benefit of doubt for now for Clark.
I've sent you the case I've been working on.
All
and some
right,
company records
good.
I managed to track down. The records are quite dense, but hopefully they're useful. Good luck.
Oh, I'm also quite dense now. Anyway. Oh no. Oh no. I wanted new evidence, but look at this icon. No. Save me. I mean, I asked for it, right? To give me new evidence. Careful what you wish for. Do I even bother looking at it now? How long has it been? Yeah, I don't. That's enough. That's it. That's it for this episode. I'm done for. I'm done at least for today. Not done for. I'll see you episode 4. Take care, everybody. And yeah, see you next time. Thank you, Sam, and thank you for nothing at the same time, I guess. All right, cheers. Have a good one, everybody. Drop a like or follow or something if you want to be a nice person. And otherwise, don't bother. See you later. Bye.